forth. Probably got a pretty interesting set.
Hang on, do you count Tennessee as Midwest?
Yeah, it's not far.
I don't.
I mean, it's the South, but it's like...
I'm from Tennessee. I'm not a Midwesterner.
It's like, yeah, it's the South. But it's
all right.
It's the north of the South. It's below the bottom of the Midwest.
Sure.
Anyway, regionally, it's not that far off. But let's get into this. So Omega versus Geist. As you said, Omega had a very, very close set with Mia, but just wasn't able to pull it out. So now got to be fighting a loser bracket against Geist of all people. Another super talented player, recently just took 17th at Supernova, previously made it very close to top 8 of this Riptide previous year, so definitely going to be an interesting fight.
Yeah, Geist also just an insane player these days. Took away the #1 spot in Ohio from Doorstop. I'm not sure exactly when that happened, so not a fun wall to run into, and we see Omega hitting that wall early because he has already gotten Arsene, and when you get Arsene in the first minute of a game, you know something's gone a little bit wrong.
Right. And here's the big thing about it, too. Like, Joker's still really good in most scenarios. Bayo's a very, like, mobile character. It's very hard to trip her up. If you, like, hit her shield incorrect, you might get witch twisted and take who knows how much damage. So it's not even one of those things where Joker can just easily run in there and, like, make that comeback happen. Still got to be really careful when you pick your shots against her.
And especially with the amount of damage that Bayonetta can output, Arsene's usually not long for this world. Yeah. But with those Goryoka-style F-smashes, Omega might be able to steal this stock without the help of Big Brother. Geist looking for that dash-in up tilt to convert into a back air, but not successful this time around.
Yeah, not just yet. Omega really locked in on defense, has not been touched in about 30 seconds, nearly taking it all with the ledge trump back air, of course. Ooh, going to carry us through, and footstool dare going to give Geist the first stock after everything's said and done.
And Geist surviving after the initial drag down, but the second one does the trick, so Omega going to quickly refrag and equalize those stocks. But I'm just genuinely impressed by the recovery into footstool dare from Geist. That was some good stuff. Omega trying for the Rebels guard there. Geist, though, I don't know if intentionally, but missing nonetheless.
Yeah. Either way, definitely caught Omega off guard right there. Omega still firing back, finding some throws here. A big thing here is how consistent can you deal with Bayo at the top of your shield? We have great tools when it comes to Joker. Of course, up smash out of shield is fantastic. And even, I think I saw him trying to like Rebels Guard at some point, just trying to like catch some of the ABK. So you need to have those options present for sure because she loves to hang out in that area. And right now, it looks like Omega has a pretty solid game plan.
And you see how fast the tempo switch from Geist comes through as soon as Arsene becomes active. It's just instantaneous. Hey, we're no longer playing the same game anymore until that guy goes away.
Right.
Back air connects even through the Nair. And elsewhere, we do see Danny taking game #1 over Candle, which is actually kind of surprising. I would, especially after how Supernova and the pre-locals went, I would have bet on Candle.
Yeah, honestly, same. Especially, Candle started off that match like 90% untouched. Wolf is very susceptible to like Olimar's combos and really easy to edge guard too. But looks like Danny was able to lock in. Let's see if Omega can find.
Speaking of edge guards.
Yeah, that's got to be a really tough character to recover against. Bayo, you know, has so many great ways to just drop zone, just whatever she wants to just ruin your recovery, especially for a tether. So Omega really struggling there, and I don't think Arsene will make that recovery that much better either.
Omega holding out like his life depended on it, and well, a lot of percent depended on it, avoiding that down tilt from Geist, but it's still not going to matter when eventually you go in and get caught by that witch twist. Geist doing a great job of building up this low damage, and the big thing too is he forces out Arsene here. He's going to be able to take away most of that meter. Even if Omega gets the stock here, it's already half gone. That stock, that final stock might be Arsene-less, even if Omega can manage to do this. And right now it's not looking too good. Up air instead of back air, but it might still end up the same way.
Yeah, all right. Let's Trump Bear is going to work out. And you're right. Bayo does seem really well equipped to take that away.
He was invincible. Angel Platform invincibility screwed Omega over at the very end there. Guessing wrong at the timer, and Geist just murdering him for it.
Truly the day one right there. You know, they're going to come and do that giant smash attack, and you're like, oh, a free punish. But they only do that because they're still invincible. So, you know, you go in there, you take the bait, up tilt Bear. It's pretty much all sealed out. But yeah, I didn't recognize that Bullet Arts was just so good at draining that meter. And
yeah, because it holds you in place and it's just hit, 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 hit.
Yeah, and what can Joker really do about it? Like, projectile counter isn't a great plan. Also, it's still a bunch of free damage, so...
If you try and Tetracard it while you have Arsene out, you counter the first one and then get hit by the next 9 of them.
Okay, so...
It's not an active reflector like a Palu, for example.
Oh, okay.
It's the same as like a Lucina counter.
Okay. Yeah, so that's definitely going to be a huge problem. I like the way Omega's playing right now. They'll start
and crouching.
Yeah, definitely keeping his hurt box low, so she can't just come in with that ABK. She's going to do heel slide instead, which is...
Oh, we come in with that ABK anyway. Up you go.
Well, apparently she is going to be ABKing after all, but at least makes it tougher for her to get those confirms. But now, Omega getting caught out of the air by all these stray ABKs from Geist, and 103 is already on the board, and there's barely been 30 seconds passed.
Elsewhere, too, we do see Pharaoh taking away game number 1 from Anarchy, and Icy Mist just closing out game number 1 against Aaron, but that was last stock, last hit, so that one might heat up shortly. Might have to make our way over there, but for now, we're definitely keeping it locked on Omega versus Geist as Geist connects there, tries to go for the drop down Nair, and actually didn't even need to. Omega was not making it back there. Gets a quick little drag down, looks for the back air, but Geist drifts way too far away, and Geist's defense here, as well as his offense, has just been so genuinely impressive.
Yeah, his movement is really hard to track down, too. And you see Omega trying to find some answers here, getting a lot of that AHA, being like, look, I might not be able to run in and get the combos I want, but I'm at least going to start trying to rack up this passive damage while I'm trying to deal with your approaches. So it's definitely a good plan, but still got a lot of work to do. And here is yet another big confirm from Geist. Geist backing off, maybe afraid of the Arsene, I'm not sure, but definitely doesn't want to overextend and give up the lead.
And you see right there, Omega trying to make his movement a little bit more ambiguous, but Bayonetta's hitboxes are just so big that like they're covering area codes. It doesn't matter
really
how ambiguous you are.
Especially with the beehive hair, you know, definitely not helping.
Oh, and just another witch twist. That's Arsene gone. That's 2 Arsenes burnt away while Geist is still on his first stock. A Rebel's Guard attempt, and Geist just ignores it.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Omega.
Okay,
definitely get caught by
fair,
the second
though.
witch twist, so great DI for sure.
Oh, and to get the fair as well after the second witch twist. Like, that is SDIing like your life depends on it.
There we
but
go.
You catch the tech, the air dodge directional into the platform. So signs of life from Omega in this game number 2. We've seen him make up these deficits plenty of times before, especially when Big Brother comes out to play.
Yeah, we're just 1 or 2 hits away, and that Rebels Guard might have been just enough to bring it back here. So next hit is going to call Arsene. Geist definitely got to be careful. Bayonetta, not the heaviest character, and God help you being on the other side of a Rage Arsene back air.
Down throw, looking for a dare onto the platform there, but instead you get caught by Witch Time, and then you get caught by the Blast Zone right afterwards.
And right on time, too. Arsene had just hit, so easily could have been a disaster for Geist. But being able to clean that up now Omega down a full stock. No Arsene meter really.
1 billion damage, by the way.
Yeah.
Up you go.
Oh, jeez.
I sentence you to the blender.
She's taking it. This is looking a little rough.
Candle also evening up that set versus Danny down on the bottom, so they are going to bring it to 1-1. I was peeking at it throughout that Candle. They played a lot more carefully, I would say, against like Wolf. Like, not as many run-up aerials, more so waiting for Wolf to aggress. So very well played, and very good adjustments from Candle.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, excellent reversal there from Omega.
Wait, it's all gone wrong. Oh no.
All right, it was just Nair, but I'm pretty sure that Witch Twist is going to seal it out.
You're super dead, yeah.
Yeah. That was looking pretty rough. By the way, looking at some of the other ones here, we do still see Icy Mist up a game against Aaron. Aaron, I'm pretty sure, is who sent Geist to losers earlier, so Icy Mist.
Losers? Oh, yeah, because Mia, we were literally just talking about Mia beating Omega.
Yeah, we were also joking about, like, Diddy's really tough matchups. Samus is not a very easy matchup either.
Zoners. Zoners beat Diddy. That's it.
Yeah.
Pharaoh, too. Pharaoh's doing great against Anarchy, one of currently residing in the Carolinas for school, plays for, I believe, Winthrop University, so in the collegiate bracket. But Pharaoh, one of my favorite Yoshis to watch, like not on the same level as Yoshidora, because who is, but I actually really like watching him because he's super creative.
Oh, yeah. Like, when we were at Santa Paws, we were about to do the next crew battle, and Pharaoh was there, I was like, y'all got it. I don't want to deal with that.
The caster crew at Santa Paws went hard, though.
Yeah.
I clutched up that first crew battle.
Listen, y'all put me in, we would have won it all. But anyway.
I won anyway.
Well, we would have won the rest of the bracket. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, sure.
You know, we're giving you guys mercy by just casting.
I got 3-stocked by a Steve in the next crew battle. I'm sorry.
As we all have. It happens to us all. So, let's see here. So, it looks like Icy Mist took that second game, and Geist is already kind of actually a little bit on a percent deficit here from Omega. Omega really needs to get this early stock, especially if he can get it before Arsene comes into play. That would be ideal. So let's see if Geist can maybe find something, maybe an up tilt to get a party started. But in the meantime, Omega hanging back, keeping low, throwing out those side beats, making it really, really hard for Geist to approach.
That first hit of Gun sending into Tumble there, too, was a huge opportunity that Omega just wasn't quite fast enough to get in and take advantage of. But now that Arsene is out, while Geist is at kill percent, this is the first big opportunity for Omega to get a stock lead, and he's just going to F-tilt 3 times and then get caught by Witch Twist. That This could be, it's all going wrong. Oh, Sai. Oh, no.
That was so much meter gone. And also, great respect from Geist, because if you're not at the high level, when you see that Joker F tilt, you're like, oh,
I can punish
for
this.
me. It's just like, no. You
cannot
gotta let him do his thing.
Looking for that back air. Instead, it's a down air from Omega, but the Arsenless down air not going to be enough to kill and not going to be a combo tool. Back air, though, is plenty underneath that right side PS2 platform. And once again, an invincible Geist. Just run. Get away.
Just go to ledge. Just get out of there.
Actually, I don't want to get ledge trapped by Geist either.
Yeah, neither. Nothing really sounds fun, but just, you know,
Be
run
gone.
if you can. Because here comes a giant fist every single time. So, starting us off here with an F throw, gonna force Omega off stage. Not enough to set up for a strong ledge trap, but Omega definitely still playing defensive and getting tagged by that down tilt. Not able to find any big combo starters.
Wait, this could be a stock. Oh, but the Ascent saves him. The slight
cutscene.
invincibility from the cutscene animation gets him out of there, because I actually was pretty sure that we were going to see a Witch Twist Fair 1-2-3 for the stock there.
Oh, yeah. Also, I love the way that not only did the cutscene save Omega, the first thing he pressed out of that animation was the dare. He's like,
Yeah.
you know what?
What
I'm
if?
robbing you. Let's rob you. Let's get into it.
Still, though, the huge lead that Omega spent the entire start of this game building up just gone. Geist holding on to a lead of his own. Going to be looking for that back air there.
Yeah, Geist only about 40% out here. Oh, trying to force an air dodge out of Omega.
Tricky.
Doesn't take the bait, but definitely some really, really careful movement happening between them.
Omega almost getting caught on that tech roll in by the dare. Tries the ABK again. Geist looking for these footstool dares off of Omega's disadvantage options. Not finding them after that first one in game number 1.
Yeah.
But Omega's brought it back to nearly even, and then he's going to get rapid jabbed in the corner, and that's the stop.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm pretty sure the second strongest jab in the game, maybe the strongest. One
It's second Bowser
Bowser
Jr.
Jr.
Bowser
Yeah.
Jr.'s is ridiculous.
So, yeah, especially a character like Joker, that's just going to wreck you in the corner there. So now,
I guess if you consider, like, combo ability, Roy.
Oh, true, actually.
Like, because you can Jair.
What it leads to, yeah.
But in terms of just raw kill power, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
and 68 already? So I was thinking about Roy, and then I am from Atlanta.
And that's how quick this goes. Just one or two mistakes, and your percentage is racked up there. Not a lot of arson left. Hopefully enough to at least finish out this edge guard. Geist gonna do it.
Pay
for
the
Omega.
tax. Pay the tax.
Pay the tax. Yes. All right, but Geist or Omega fully out of arson now, so really got to make a huge comeback here. We haven't seen that many big arsonless combos, but he's got to find it now.
We've seen a couple nice
dire.
Rebels guards, though. Fair? Okay, get you out. Nice. That's the one thing, too, about Bayonetta that I think people like know but don't think about too much is her air dodge when it's... Ooh, 5. Her air dodge doesn't matter because her F smash is big.
Yeah, yeah. And that's rough, too, because it was literally just like a Joker gun. It just try to make some space
sync
happen.
ending with set B. Pharaoh finishes off the 3-0 at the same time Geist does.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. Yeah, so 2 3-0s there. On the other side, if we can cut into match X, please. It looks like Aaron is finally about to maybe take a game off Icy Mist. He
Good
does.
timing.
So that is now 2-1, so definitely some opportunities there. And also just taking a peek, it looks like Candle is up 2-1 against Danny. That set is still just starting off right now.
And has a huge lead in that next game, too, already taking that first stock away from Danny. So those adjustments